Alright, this is Ty Blowers. Just doing a voiceover, a commentary on this 2-pack I got yesterday. I'm going to try to do more than 2-packs, but yeah, commentary on what I did. So, break from left side, just a little bit of top English, cross the cue ball a little bit, but so I lost it a little bit there, but ended up with a good result. Got a little bit lucky to get on the one ball. I have a little bit of a off angle on this one ball, so I just want to shoot in with a little bit of top left, just a hair top left, and come over to almost where my cue ball is my goal, or that angle, and came up about 6 inches short than what I wanted, but it just left me a little bit more of a cut. And now just have to low left English, trying to come over a little bit towards that 8 ball, like kind of just center table was my goal there, a little bit short of it, and turned out pretty good. I'm not over the 8 ball, which is good, and now I just want to be just a slightly below the 7, so I have the angle to go 2 rails to get from the 4 to the 5. And I actually got slightly less angle than I wanted, but it was still plenty of angle to get anything I want on the 4 ball. Doing my pre-shot routine pretty well throughout this throughout these runs. A little bit of top right, not much right. Wanted to be about 4 inches off the bottom rail, so I came up a little bit far, or I went a little bit long. So I'm right straight in on this 5 ball, and I can't force it to the right to get to the pocket, to get to the right side of the pocket, to get to the rail. So I kind of have to just draw out straight out, head right towards the 7 was my goal. As you can see, I overrolled it, or overdrew it a little bit. Ended up with a little bit more cut than I wanted, but I just have to let my stroke handle it and just kind of smooth it in. And here I want to like hit about where my phone is and just leave it over on that right side of the table was my goal here, just so I'm not forcing the 7 too much. Ended up pretty good on this 8 ball. Little bit straight, so I kind of have to pop it just to kind of let it drift straight down table. Just a little bit of a high, like a half a tip of high center, maybe less than that. Yep, just a little bit. Don't need to like force it too much, because this shot, even if it was 6 inches further down, it's almost the same shot. So you don't have to get too perfect on it. Yep. I've been letting up on my stroke on my 9 balls lately, so I kind of just didn't on that one. I've had a constant stroke speed throughout my racks, and then sometimes I would just randomly drop my stroke speed on the 9 ball because I'm apparently nervous or something, and I didn't on that one, so that's good. So now my goal is for on the break is to kind of let my cue ball either go a little bit to the left or just stay in the center, and then my 1 ball to go 3 rails. My 1 ball to go 3 rails around, which it does here, and that's like my full goal is for that 3 rail 1 ball, or at least 2 rails. It went 2 rails on that one to go around where I was to about where I was breaking from. And if you can get that, it's way easier to get a shot on the 1 ball first. A little bit of an angle on this one, so now I just had to put a little bit of low on it, slight bit of outside, but mostly just to kind of pull it over before I hit the rail there. Yep, and I'm going to be coming at a little bit of a steep angle anyway. Instead of just pulling it, ripping it straight back, which is tougher to do and you lose accuracy. Ended up pretty good on this 2-ball. I was pretty happy with it. And then now I'm trying to go for it to get straight in on the 4 on the side. So just a little bit of low right hand English, I believe it was. Came up a little bit short, not enough low, or I let up on my stroke, one or the other. Got a little bit of an angle. So now I just going to go straight up table, and my goal is just to get in the center of the table. And hopefully have an angle on the 5. Some sort of angle. It doesn't have to be, it can be either way, but ended up almost right in the middle of the table like I wanted, but I'm kind of just straight in on the 5 almost. I wanted to be able to get to a rail, but I came up a little bit short. Now I just have to kind of stop or a little bit of draw. Yep, I chose a little bit of draw, and that gives me a little bit of an off angle, which is okay. Now I just have to put essentially just stop shot. Camera went out of focus a little bit. Essentially just stop shot, low middle. Yep. Ended up pretty good on the 9. There we go. And that was the 2-pack. Thank you. Now we'll watch and see how it didn't become a 3-pack, which might be interesting for some people. See how the kind of things end a lot. A lot of it is it's usually bad position for me right now, or a break comes up bad, which I believe is what happened on this one. We'll see. You know, and sometimes you can't help it. Like a lot of the times on some of these shots in the 2-packs, I'll tell you when I'm doing different voiceovers. Like sometimes I would just play a safety on some shots, and I would go for them, just get these videos. Good cue ball. Yeah, real good cue ball, but I kind of the 1-ball went a little bit low, which means I guess probably I hit it a little bit thinner than I would like, and yeah, I don't have a shot on this. So yeah, I just kind of kick at this, trying to make something happen, and surprisingly something does happen, and I don't get shot on the 2. And that's all she wrote. I don't come close on this one, so thank you for watching.